A California teenager accused of impersonating a sheriff's deputy is now on the wrong side of the law. Home surveillance video captured the 14-year-old wearing a law enforcement uniform with what appeared to be a real firearm in his holster. Police say he drove an SUV equipped with flashing lights. Carter Evans is at the police station in Victorville, California, with what led to the teenager's arrest. Carter, good morning.
Good morning. The boy is set to appear in court later this morning. He was on probation when he was arrested. His family tells us he wants to be a police officer when he grows up and that he was obsessed with the show Cops, even wearing a uniform around the house.
He had all the markings of a law enforcement official, flashing lights and what appeared to be a San Bernardino sheriff's uniform. But when the 14-year-old said he was responding to a domestic disturbance call, Jasmine Jones was suspicious.
You kind of knew something wasn't right.
Immediately. He looked like baggy clothing, kind of casual, like a security guard that was just given a job.
Jones told the teen there was no problem at their home and went back inside. You can see the boy try the door handle before turning to leave in a hurry. Puzzled, Jones and her grandmother, Sharon Kowalid, called 911. The women say deputies watched the video when they arrived.
The police officers who came initially were stating, well, that's ours, that looks like ours, well, that looks like ours, but they couldn't tell either.
So at first they didn't even know.
They didn't think nothing of it at all.
They left. They didn't even do a report.
But a day later, police arrested the teen after spotting him in the same unmarked Ford Explorer he was allegedly driving. At his home, investigators recovered the uniform he'd apparently been wearing and all kinds of police props.
There are ballistic vests, a ballistic helmet, a taser.
Authorities say the stash included fake guns, a police radio, even counterfeit cash, all in the home he shares with his great-grandmother, his legal guardian. A neighbor who did not want to be identified told us he'd seen the teen before.
Just walking around the neighborhood at night wearing uniform, and I thought that was kind of odd, kind of weird.
This is not some kid just messing around. This is serious business.
He was absolutely playing it to its fullest. It wasn't just something that popped into his head and he acted on it spontaneously. It's something that, he really put some thought into.
Police say the teen had contact with at least two other people while he was posing as an officer. He even initiated a traffic stop, pulling a woman over. He took her information and then let her go with a warning. Police think he picked up his uniform from a thrift store. Bianna?
Kind enough to let her off with a warning. Quite the imagination for this kid. I'm curious to know what he was on probation for, though.
I know. It sounds like he needs to go to theater school and maybe end up in Hollywood.
Yes.
Like some
go a different direction. Yeah, maybe.